Hello, my name is Jennifer Kopenitz. Today I will be talking to you about how gaming can be beneficial for the middle school classroom. Your students, and maybe even you, have used gaming as a source for entertainment and pleasure. Now you both can take the experience and enjoyment into the classroom and use it as a learning tool to allow your students from this next generation to see the possibilities to expand their learning and knowledge. I know the idea of using video games as an educational tool may sound funny, but studies have shown video game style lessons can produce 7 to 40% improvement in learning over the standard lecture style because games easily adapt to the pace of the learner. Games also simultaneously present information in multiple visual and audio modes, which capitalizes on different learning styles. One recent study showed that teacher attitudes toward video games were overwhelmingly positive, with 96% of surveyed secondary teachers agreeing that games offer an effective way to teach and learn. In this slideshow, we will be exploring 6 areas in classroom gaming: why we should use gaming, can the fun and the education really mix in the classroom and benefit the learning process, how gaming has changed over the years, and what this new frontier of gaming can offer the classroom teacher and his or her students. What brain research has been done on the benefits of gaming in a classroom setting? How do you actually start using gaming in your classroom? And what are students' reactions to this form of learning? Why gaming? Technology is naturally integrated into children's lives. They don't know a world without the internet, computer, or a device within arm's reach. These learners are the net generation. They multitask, are competitive, resilient, confident, and sociable. They think differently, learn differently, and want to be actively part of the learning. But they need a facilitator to guide them. The games are not the technology. The curriculum design surrounding the games is the technology. The video games are only the way in which the good instructional design is introduced and expanded upon. Students will develop critical thinking skills and enhance their understanding with many subjects. These students will shift from the struggling student in the real world to a successful scientist in this virtual world. Can fun and education really mix? The fun part of gaming will engage, motivate, and excite learners in ways the teacher giving notes and lectures simply cannot do. The fun elements of gaming include a challenge, save the princess, find the treasure. A strategy, how can I get from here to there? How can I get the most points? The element of surprise. Did you expect the panda to come out instead of a soccer ball? Can I find a secret passageway? As well as the replayability of the game. As for the educational side, when students play games, they are forced to follow directions, read carefully, and memorize information. Learning the context and setting, as well as using thinking skills, will be critical to the game's success. Decision-making, seeking out guidance, and knowing their limitations are all traits that successful gamers have. Gaming integrates play and education to allow for overall successful learning experiences. The new frontier, the edutainment years, where games were far more entertaining than educational. Games like Oregon Trail and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. The next level is serious gaming, where games involved real-world topics and social issues, but they were too serious and not fun. Remember, games must be attractive for students to play them in the first place. The last level is smart gaming, where games carefully balance substance and sport. Educators begin to analyze these games for educational value. Our students today are a new frontier of learners, so our educational style needs to be adjusted. What would happen if students bring their smartphones to school so they can learn about characterization or ancient Egypt? If you haven't gamed yourself in a while, take a look as an educator. You'll be amazed at how gaming has changed. You will see more opportunities to use it in your own classroom than you think. Researchers have found that video games have real potential as next-generation learning tools to teach thinking skills. Metacognition is a learned trait. These thinking skills are cultivated when they are practiced in an atmosphere of engagement and successful modeling. These students need to be engaged in the learning to develop critical thinking, abstract reasoning, and problem-solving skills. Most students need time to become comfortable using this part of their brain to solve problems. Video games intermix instruction and demonstration, a more effective learning technique than the style currently found in most classrooms. Video puzzle games that exercise children's working memories can enhance their abstract reasoning and problem-solving skills, which can have a direct impact on future educational and occupational successes. Video games can improve players' vision, attention, and certain cognitive skills. Computer and video games provide an important untapped opportunity to support learning. Leading researchers involved in educational gaming suggest these ideas. Give frequent and detailed feedback. Test the game before going live. Make sure students are aware of the purpose behind teaching this way. Don't be afraid of fun, but keep in mind that not all subjects work well as games. Look for games that teach content through virtual experiences and tours, and games that can be used as text with accurate and up-to-date information. Consider allowing students to design their own games based on the content to allow for higher-level thinking as well as true ownership over their learning. These experiences will lead to new motivation in the classroom. Games will not replace teaching, but supplement your current teaching style, making learning more active for the students and provide an atmosphere of lifelong learning. Gaming will provide a new level of interest and excitement. Your job will be the facilitator to motivate them and to create transfer to academic work or formal learning. In one school where gaming was incorporated while learning, a student was asked what she disliked most about her school day. She responded, going home. Now, learners that want to learn with the guidance of a teacher to encourage and monitor the process sounds like a recipe for learning to take place. Gaming is only one avenue that can be explored when teaching the new generation of learners. Keep in mind they want to be active learners and they want to think. They are not afraid to make mistakes and they want to help each other. Look at how gaming can be used in your classroom. Many of your students will thank you for the opportunity to engage them in the learning while enjoying the process. Thanks for watching.